on you. What do you want to do? Started screaming death threats at a cyber truck. And throwing stuff at it, and I was like, where did I go? Like, what did it like, where did I go? I'm like, it's getting dangerous. Like,
I got confetti all in my hair.
Welcome to Yap City! This is Emily. I'll talk for her because she struggles a little with the words. I'm Natasha, and we just wanted to bring confetti for you because we love you so much. We wanted to celebrate life.
True. But can I tell them why we actually have confetti?
Yeah.
So, if you're not following her already, go follow her. Subscribe. Tash has a ASMR channel, Natasha Whispers. It's so good. And on a few weeks ago, if you're watching now, she hit 100K subscribers.
Woo! And we had a party.
Yeah, we had a little party. It was a surprise for her. Her sister came.
Although Emily's not really good at surprises because I knew almost every detail.
I'm so bad. Really bad.
No, she did amazing. I pulled up to the house. I thought it was just gonna be her and I saw my sister's car, and I was so happy that I didn't know it was gonna be I thought we were just gonna have a little cake and balloons or something, but it was we had so much fun.
When she was walking in, we all hid, and we had confetti poppers, hence the confetti, and we let them go when she walked in, and she was so surprised. I'll put in a video.
It was. Loud.
Yeah.
That
was my favorite part. I was so excited to do those confetti
That was
poppers.
awesome. I wish I could have done one for myself.
I should have got you one. And then we had
we did a piñata.
Yes, we had a piñata filled with candy. Oh my gosh. Can I put the clip in of you and your piñata? Because that was, oh my god. She got her anger out.
I think that was...
Get your anger out. Oh, did she hit you? No, the piñata hit her. Oh, damn. Get your anger out.
Oh, I like this.
Oh.
I love this. It feels good.
Don't take it away.
Okay, well, that makes me angry.
Dumbass alligator.
That makes Daddy angry.
Jesus Christ! You want fucking Christ! I got candy! That feels so good!
Okay, keep it in.
Get it out! Oh, God! I wanted to do it for weeks! God, you're all red.
The candy's probably destroyed.
Look, you're almost there.
This little smiley fuck. What are you talking about?
Hey, 100K! I'm missing!
Whoa, I've never seen you fucking march. Piece of shit. Oh, that was amazing.
What do you have to say for yourself? Every week. What do you
You are a bright, shining star Oh, no, here we go in a again. world full of dark darkness. Bro. Darkness. Andy. Darkness.
That was my favorite part. No. My favorite part was everyone being here. My
Aw,
second
that's so
favorite
sweet.
part was hitting the piñata. My third favorite part was the confetti.
So the balloons and the
My
and
fourth
the 100
was the cake and the balloons.
Okay.
Everything was amazing. It was great.
Thank
But
you.
I have been picturing punching things for a while.
You're just right here.
Yeah. Okay, I've been getting angry or sad, and I'll literally audibly say, I want to punch something, but I don't have the strength nor the agility to punch anything and have it be satisfying, if that makes sense. So yeah, I got a lot of my anger out with that. That was a little perk I did not know was going to come with this party.
I wasn't gonna do that. I was in Walmart, and I was looking through the party section, and I was like, I saw the perfect piñata, a little smiley face for you to take your anger out on it.
Hell yeah.
Why are you smiling, bitch? Yeah, that
All
was
the confetti falling off of me.
That was the perfect little addition. That was only $5.
I didn't know I needed that.
Yeah.
Or I did know.
The candy, she hit it so hard. You'll see in the video that the Skittles were flying out. She ripped the packages of the candy.
Which is pretty impressive because I can't even do a single push-up, so...
And you almost knocked Mia off that chair.
Mia. It sounded like you said me. Mia.
Yeah, she held the piñata.
Our friend. Because you don't know who Mia is. We were going to have them on the pod tonight, but they were so sleepy. They wanted to go home.
They'll be on it, though.
At one point, but she will be away for a few months, so not for a while. But
she's going to be so fun on there.
She's hilarious. We'll have to really squish us all in on the couch.
I'm just going to take your sister's going to take some convincing to be on it.
I know, and we're going to overstimulate her for an hour, and she's going to be happy when it's over, but she'll have fun.
She's like a little mini me, so I love her so much.
I know. It's funny because you're like a mix of Emma and I.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, when I was her age, I feel like she's just like me when I was her age. It wasn't this obnoxious. I wasn't this obnoxious when I was her age.
Like, we have so many qualities that are similar, but you have so many qualities similar to Em as well. It's funny. It's like a mix.
You talk about our week? How was your week?
Yeah. So I guess the point of the pod, we're just talking about, like, my channel and social media, and wherever it goes, it's kind of like a fun episode, right? And we're going to talk about our week and what we did this weekend, because we had a little fun weekend.
You were attached at the hip this weekend. We did. Yeah. We, like, spent the whole weekend together.
Yeah. So the week, though, crapola, you start, because I can never remember things off the top of my head. I know, I can't ever think. What did I need my schedule. I don't even know what I did.
Oh, I remember, like, the past week, because we're not that far into the week right now.
I thought, we were talking about last week.
Last week, which we touched on our last podcast, too, though.
Oh, it was stressful. Yeah. Maybe that's why I can't remember even more, because I'm blanking it out.
Week. This week has barely happened yet, but what we haven't touched on from last week is our weekend.
Because it hadn't happened yet.
It hadn't happened.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Now, watching this, it has already happened, and you can hear all about it.
And we're hesitating.
Yeah.
We're not starting. Why aren't we starting?
You start.
So, it's Friday night. Ooh, time to get crazy.
Yeah, we are normally in our beds.
Yeah,
we're not normally like that.
No.
We're normally in our beds curled up.
I was going to say, usually when we say we're going to get crazy, it's like comically. Like, it's like we're being ironic because we're not actually going to get crazy.
Let's go to get a pastry.
Right. Let's get a coffee.
Let's sit in the hot tub.
Yeah, it's not craziness at all.
We went out. We went to a club. 3 to be exact. Or
only entered one.
Only went into one, but we went to 3.
So it was like Friday night, and I'm like, girl, this week is tough. Like, these last 3 weeks are tough. I feel like I'm going to die, and I don't drink. I know you had your phase, but I usually don't drink. Like, I probably
fall out.
I only
you did some shit to your liver.
you know. But I only drink every like couple of months, and I really, like, half the time I don't even enjoy it. So, but this is one of those times where I was like, no, I want to drink, and I'm going to have fun because I'm so stressed. It's probably the first time in my life I've been like, I'm so stressed I need to drink. Like, not that's a bad thing to get used to.
Those two.
But, like, I also know I don't really have, like, problems with substances. Like, I'm not gonna get addicted to, like, drugs or alcohol. Like, it's just not really my thing. Like, my drugs and alcohol is, like, love, relationships, boys.
And you're already addicted.
And it's bad. So, I don't know. This just doesn't appeal to me, so I'm not worried about that happening. So I was like, I'm stressed. I want to drink. Let's go out.
So we went out.
We almost didn't.
We spent a little too much time at our pregame.
Singing karaoke.
Our pregame was just us. With
in my room.
Mike's Hard Lemonade. And what did we do?
Sing karaoke, or I sang karaoke. What was the other drink we
had?
Soju. So
and
good. I love soju.
The grape one was good.
Not that I love it. It's just better than other alcohols I've had.
We had a mango apple or a peach apple. Absolutely disgusting.
Not good. Grape was good. I've had the grape.
Grape was really good. But we did some shots of that. Not that it's like high alcohol.
No. So it was just a little tingle.
Yeah. And then we did blind karaoke. Those are also in our photo dump on Instagram. From pictures and stuff and videos from that night.
Wild night.
Yeah, so if you want, go check those ones out.
It's not that wild.
I think it was pretty wild. Tash was singing so good, so go check that out.
I'm gonna bring my ukulele one week and sing for you guys.
So we pregame. We
gotta be careful. I don't want to gross them out with like mouth sounds. That's like a nice mic. It'll pick it up for ASMR.
That's what I'm not eating. I'm actually not going to eat this one. So we pre-gamed to some Taylor Swift, some Gracie Abrams, some sad music, which is just our vibe.
Well, I tried to start with Rihanna and Gaga, but you
I didn't want
switched it up.
I wasn't feeling it. And then we went to this place I had been before, like a year ago, and I remember it being 2000s music or 2010s music.
It was.
Vibes immaculate.
They did
Dancing. 20 or like in your 20s. We pull up. We get out of our Uber. There's not a single person under 40 years old.
Which is, like, fine, but also it was just, like, couples all sitting at tables.
And it said it was a sports bar. So it was, like, a bunch of couples, like, married couples watching a game.
Right, and it was, like, we want to go to a club, and we're dressed, like...
Yeah, we have barely any clothes on, so...
Like, we're not dressed to be sitting...
Yeah, with a bunch of...
in a bar watching a sports game, like... No, we want to dance our little booties off right now, and this is not the... I could have busted down.
If it was dancing. There were tables out. Like,
there was a dance floor, and I could have.
Okay,
the thing is,
that.
I was wanting more of, like, a club scene, and I would have gone in for, like, 10 minutes and been like, had a drink, but no.
We would have had to pay, too.
No, we wanted a club.
We knew the area a little bit, because our friend lives over there. We walked to a second place. 2 minutes down the road. We got felt up and down for security.
I was nervous. I was like, did we? I'm like, what happened? Did someone assault us?
Going through security, I swear I've never gotten a pat down like that, and I never want one like
The
that again.
metal detector, beep, 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 beep. I'm like,
I was like, no,
okay.
when they asked for consent, I was like, no, they need to.
Honestly, though, kind of made me feel safer being in the club, though.
Yeah, but we didn't even make it into that one.
Oh, yeah. So
we go in.
Go ahead.
There's a sign. Right in front of us, there's people yelling. They're like, just go in and talk about it upstairs. Like, stop standing there.
Well, lots of male energy.
We were talking about the sign. The sign goes,
so many
cash
boys,
only.
too.
You don't have cash? Hit the road and then come back.
And we're like, we're not about to what? First of all, you should be paying us to come in here right now. We're
and
hot.
Cash only? What is this, the 1900s?
I have $6 in my wallet. Do you want
none.
that? I'll give you $6. Even though
I didn't even have my card. You had my cards because I lose them when I go out.
And the funny thing is, the most responsible person to hold the cards there was me. We were in trouble from the start. No, not that it gets that bad, but...
So we just had to leave because we don't even know if it's worth the $10.
Because there's just so many boys going in, and it's like, ew, I don't want to go in there. I feel like we're going to be the only chicks, and, like, we're going to have, like, boys smothering us, and that's not what we're looking for. We just want to dance and have fun. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go to a gay club, because the girls and the gays, we're going to have a good freaking time. We're not going to have no, like, slimy men grinding up against us. We're not, like... Are you mad?
No!
Okay.
This comes in later. So, we get there. We walk there. Everything's like a 2-minute walk.
Thankfully, I don't even know how everything
Tash has us
ended up
lined up.
next to each other.
There's 2 doors. One that's like all black, dark, goth vibes, honestly. Which is fine. But she's insisting that this is a skate bar. Next door over.
A club.
Yes, club. Next door over. Rainbows, all that. It's bright.
She can't go. I think it's over there. I'm like, I swear, this is it. This is it.
I'm like, if you look, it's like that meme of the 2 houses where it's like the pink one next to the really dark black one. If I can find it, I'm gonna put it in. But it's just like that, and she's insisting that the dark one is the gay club and not the rainbow, the one with the rainbows on the door.
Because I thought this was the entrance, and I thought the rainbow was like the exit. Because I remember last time I'd been one other time. We had left through that door. I thought it's the same door that you go in and come out of. And like, I guess I was drunk the last time I had left too.
So we finally go in. She finally believes me that
I was like,
the rainbow
you're right.
is the right one.
That's it. We go in and it's like, ooch, 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 ooch. The music was like, eh.
This place felt us up pretty good too. This place
Oh
felt us
yeah,
up pretty good
they
too.
did as well.
A little worse, honestly.
Yeah.
But it made me feel better going in.
Yeah. Music was alright. They only played like one Rihanna song, a few Beyonce songs, which we don't even really mess with Beyonce like that, so it was like, eh. And then, they played a song I really like, Peggy. I'm not gonna sing it because it's very inappropriate, but I went off, and you were like, what? Because you'd never heard this song before, but if you know that song, I love that freaking song. That man in the back of the bus. Okay, sorry.
Well, I do know that one, I think.
Time I play that song, I'm literally like, I remember who I am. I'm like, okay, you're a bad bitch. You got this. So when it came on in the club, especially because they were playing kind of like not so great songs the whole time.
Yeah, they weren't that good. And it was also St. Patrick's Day weekend, so like I'm sure it was a little lame because of that. Because everyone was
I
not
don't know why
in
I
the town we
thought
were in.
St. Patrick's Day weekend everyone
No.
would be like messing it up in the club. Thought there weren't as many people, but there was something kind of nice about that too because we don't really go out a lot, so it was a little not too
Yeah.
overwhelming, you know.
I would 1,000% go again to that specific.
I would
one.
too.
It was so good.
So like, I'm like kind of jamming. Emily's like, I need to get drunk before I jam. Like I need, you know. So
we were pounding down the vodka lemonade.
Oh yeah. The like weird thing that kind of didn't happen till the end of the night. We danced our butt off for hours. We kept going in and out of the
so many
bathroom.
compliments on my like outfit.
I know. That's because
The
it's the girls and the
people were
gays. They're
amazing.
amazing.
They were
I love them.
complimenting. It made me feel great.
It was amazing.
So by the end of the night, I was timing out our escape because there's a cookie place,
She wanted to get cookies.
and I was like, if we time this perfectly, we can bring home cookies.
But I was getting excited because like the dance floor was clearing, and that meant like
And I
Like-
want cookies.
I was like, I have the dance floor to myself. Like, so I start like going like, ooh, we're still. I said, let's leave in like 10, 20 minutes. Like, let's enjoy the empty dance floor.
Then
a
we
little
get on
bit.
an elevated surface.
Oh,
Love me an elevated surface.
I was a little nervous on the elevated surface.
That's my favorite part.
I was nervous.
Especially by the end when I'm like drunk and then like I don't
I don't want to
give
fall
a
off
fuck.
said elevated surface.
Oh, well, I was in a sorority for 2 years where
you're-
elevated surfaces were a huge no. They were like
They wouldn't let you?
You'd get fined. That was a huge thing, and I hated it because like that was the best part. Like I would go to like a frat party and they'd be like, "Get off the couch! Like you have to be on the floor."
Leave me alone and let me live.
That was a huge rule.
Oh,
and I don't
sorry,
know
I'm
why.
the life of the party.
Yeah, they would not let you. I don't know why. So
So
elevated
we get
surfaces are
down, we have the
amazing.
whole dance floor to ourselves. Finally, we're dancing. This guy comes up to us. I did not think this man was straight, and I don't want
I
to
didn't
say that I look at someone and I'm like, oh, you're gay, but we're in a gay club,
Yeah.
and a man who presents himself, he looked
We can
gay.
say it. Yeah, he did.
And he came
He
up,
was with a guy. Like when. Okay, I'll let you finish.
well, he came up to us, not like how a guy does when he wants to dance with girls. He was like he wanted, like he wanted
to
to
vibe.
queen
not-
out with us, and I was like, hell
Not-
yeah, you can dance with us. So we're like this, like girlies at your school dance in high school, you know, when you all like circle around,
Yeah.
you're like, that's what
We're
we're
like,
doing. And I go to whisper in his ear, I'm like, I wish they'd play Gaga, and he's like, huh? And I'm like, okay, it's loud. I'm like, I yell, I wish they'd play Gaga, and he goes, like he doesn't know what I'm saying. First of all, you know, like come on, like he doesn't know what I'm saying.
the flick of the
He
wrist.
did. I'm like, okay, no, he can't hear me. Whatever. Bad hearing, bad ears. I get it. I'm the same. So we're like dancing. This other guy comes up to me. Hi, I'm Hunter. I'm like, hi, I'm Natasha. And he goes, I know he looks gay, but he's straight. And I was like, oh,
So at this point,
I'm
This
like, I'm
bitch-
gonna hook my girl up. I'm like, he's
Punches
not
her.
gay. So I'm like, I'm gonna let them dance. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
yeah, no, you're good. You did it. You're the one that puppeteered this. So
Are you mad?
no. So I'm dancing with him.
Well, I figured, okay, he's not gay. I thought we were all queening out. We're not. He's trying to hit on us. I'm in a relationship. I'm gonna let my girl's I'm gonna see if this works. Well, I
Yeah.
also didn't consider that you're not good at saying no. Like in my head,
Well, it sounds so bad. Yeah,
I'm the same way though. It's bad. It is
I have
bad.
a really bad habit that I need to break where I just can't say no.
You need to set boundaries.
Especially in situations like that. Like I'll just I can't say no.
The thing is, when you're like
I
a
get more
kind,
scared to say
empathetic
no.
person with no boundaries, it is so dangerous because you will get hurt.
I get more scared to say no than like what's gonna happen. I'm like, yeah, sorry.
So I didn't think of that, and I didn't think like if she
No,
doesn't
you're fine.
if she doesn't like this guy, she's not gonna like reject him. You know what I mean?
I mean,
And
nothing
so
bad really happened. Like we made out, but I don't think he was straight. I mean, I don't think he was. He might have been bi because before he started like dancing with me, he was attached at the hip with another guy to the point where like that other guy he was with was trying to get like step in between us.
like he was jelly
Oh yeah, and then the guy was like, "Bye." And I
to
was
you.
like- no, to the guy that like I was dancing with.
Oh,
To the other guy, he was like, "Bye, see you later." Like so abruptly.
like he was upset.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was like he wanted like cut it off, not like insinuate. And then at that point he was like, I'm straight.
were they not friends?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I think he was getting with him that night. I didn't put it together until the next
I thought they
morning.
were all friends. Like they all knew each other, came there together.
They didn't even leave together.
Shoot.
So,
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that, but he was like, I'm straight, but I think he was like hooking up with that guy while we were there.
Right.
Which nothing
So
wrong with
he's-
that.
but
I'm
he's
like,
just-
he was
he's not
really,
straight, though.
He was really defensive about it.
Right. Which
But we were at a gay bar.
and you weren't even like necessarily trying to
ask
dance
him.
with him in that way.
Yeah.
You guys weren't even like grinding or anything.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm thinking in my head, I don't know, in my head it seemed like I thought he was like her type, and I was like like being Cupid here and setting them up. I'm like, well, which honestly though,
No,
it was a
that.
guy coming up and hitting on us, and I said no, and then
Yeah.
that like you guys started talking. I just didn't realize he was hitting on us. So it was happening whether I encouraged you two to talk or not. You know what I mean? But I thought it was a good thing. So I'm all excited, and I giant
And you're
smile on
vibing out
my
with
face.
Hunter over there. Right, that was his name?
No, Hunter went away. There was like this other guy who kept like roaming around, and we were just like I don't know if
Get it.
I know we're like
Yeah.
I think he was gay, but there was this one guy who kept like roaming around us, but like I think he was gay, but also he wouldn't speak. It was like a little bit strange, and we kept kind of trying to go like
He was probably wasted at that point.
no, because he was very like his eyes were fine, like he was like just dancing, like there were times where it was like it was fun. We'd be like oh, and then he'd be like oh, like we weren't. It wasn't like sexual at all. It was like just very fun, friendly.
Yeah.
But like he, I would go off and kind of like so. Okay, I'm so excited that she's like talking to a boy because we were like talking about setting her up with a boy tonight, maybe. But like that wasn't the goal. We just wanted to have fun. And I'm literally like smiling because then they start pulling the phones out. They're not even dancing. They're talking, and I'm thinking, oh my god, cute. Like, she met a guy at the club. This is cute. So I go off. I'm dancing by myself. This guy's, like, roaming around. I don't know what he's doing, but we're like, oh. So I'm, like, giving her space, letting her do her thing. I'm full on big-ass smile on my face. And I look over, and they're making out. I'm like, oh, I immediately pull my phone out, and I start recording it. I'm like, yeah.
Can I make a disclaimer?
Yeah.
I'm very much still, like, into my ex and, like, not over that. So, like, that's why this was such a big deal.
We're, like, opening up on this episode. It's happening.
Trauma dump. Yeah. Like, that
I hate that term, trauma dump. It just doesn't exist to me. Just tell me everything.
That's why if this doesn't sound like a big deal, that's why it's a big deal.
Right. Because this is, like, your first time interacting and... What?
I rolled my eyes, like,
since then.
Yes.
And so it was, like, I was excited.
It was super scary.
Yeah. But...
Yeah.
Although it's fun, it was also sad and, like, new for you.
It made me a
so
little nervous.
yeah, so, I mean, but that happens.
I'm, like, low-key seeing someone. Not, like, exclusively. I'm not.
Just talking to someone. Yeah, but that's, I wouldn't even consider that seeing someone
Yeah,
because
no.
you haven't even seen him yet.
Oh, for sure.
When you see him in person, then you're seeing someone. Right now,
Yeah.
you're texting someone. He needs to get it
Yes.
together.
So, like, I'm slowly moving on.
Right.
But my psychic said he's coming back in March. At the end of the month. So,
Oh my God,
maybe
we're-
next
we're-
episode you'll know if he comes back.
We're literally insane.
Okay, so our night is like, what am I doing?
I'm having a blast. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I set my girl up. She's going to go on a little date with this little guy. This is amazing.
Okay,
I'm drunk.
yeah.
I'm flying around the floor
And then
on
this
my
is
own.
at the point you don't really know what's happening. So then we stop. He asks me to come home with them. I'm like, oh, I'm sleeping at a friend's house. He's like, no, it's okay. I'm going home. You can just come with me. I don't do that. I'm like, stranger danger.
No.
Absolutely not. He's like, no, but it's fine.
No, we're here to just have fun. We want to dance. Like, just leave it
Yeah.
at that.
And so at that point, I get a little uncomfortable. So I'm like, you know what? I just want to dance. So I'm like, let's just dance. And then, like, we're dancing for, like, maybe, like, 30 seconds. He's like, can I go see your friend now? And I'm like, ugh, gross.
Totally vibe killed.
That's, like, I don't know. That's just weird to say. And then I'm like, she's taken. He's like, oh, all right. So it was, like, a flirtatious thing. Because he wasn't like, no, that's not what I meant.
He
It
was like, I want to dance with
I
your
wanna
friend.
hop back and forth,
Right.
which is absolutely disgusting. And so then I'm like maybe like 10 seconds go by. I'm like, oh, I have to go.
And she
then
like runs
I
over
take
to
Tosh.
me.
I'm like, boop.
I'm just
dancing.
like, la 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 la. I'm like, oh, okay,
And
we're
we
leaving.
dance our way out of there.
Like, fully. And I was like, okay, I'm like, since that ended so abruptly, I don't think that was going how I thought it was in my head.
It was up until that. That, like, gave
See,
me
I knew there was a
heebie-jeebies.
vibe at one. Like, I knew that I wasn't, like, making up that there was a
like,
little bit
he
of a
was cute.
vibe.
Like, definitely, I wouldn't have gone home with him.
No, but it was fun. It was fun to
I
just...
did text him back since then.
What? Not tell me that! What?
Just like a little, like, hey.
What did he
Hi.
say?
We just did hey and hi.
That's it?
Honestly.
Boring.
Yeah. He wasn't really a vibe.
No.
No.
Well, she grabs me and I'm like, okay, so that something just happened. And we like leave and she's like, no, that was weird. Like, he's asking to get with you. And I was like, ew, ew, ew. So we're like walking down the street and I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like wanting the deets. And she's like just trying to get out of there. So we're like, and she wanted to get to the cookie place. So we leave the club. I'm still like confused, like kind of grossed out that the guy like said that. Like, not that it was even like...
It's icky.
Yeah, it wasn't like crazy horrible. We weren't traumatized, but it was just a little bit like it made your stomach hurt a little.
Like, it's definitely like, yeah, I'm definitely not going home with you now.
Right. Like, also you
Like,
just...
if you had any chance, that's out the window.
Also, any vibe that you just had now is completely ruined.
Uh-huh.
Like, the fun you just had
For
kind
sure.
of got ruined. Like, ew. So we leave the club. I'm all, like, disoriented, trying to figure this story out. We have, like, a little bad vibe. Like, it was, yeah.
Bad taste in our mouth.
Yeah, we're like, ew. And there's, like, this guy, and he comes up, and he starts talking to you. He's looking you in the eyes, and he's, I know, he's, like, coming after you. And he's like, were you guys at this other club before? And we were like, yeah, but only for 2 minutes. And we're-
That's the club that had the cash only cover.
He's like, why did you leave? And we were like, because it was cash only. We're drunk.
Oh, yeah,
We're
it was
literally
the end of
just
our night.
gibberish. Like, makes no sense.
No, like, cash only cover.
And we're like, yeah, we left. I don't
Yeah.
know. And he's like talking to her. They start. Yeah, but he was like zoning in on you. I know he wanted you. And I was like backing away because I was like, okay, this is like a drunk man coming up to us on the street. He was small, so I wasn't scared, and he was not. He was not giving intimidating vibes at all. He was giving like goofy drunk vibes.
Oh God.
And he's like, he starts.
You got Instagram?
Yeah, he was asking for your Instagram.
And I was like, you can follow our podcast. I'm working out here.
She's promoting
Yeah.
our podcast. We're gonna now go out every weekend because it's for the
And I'm gonna
pod.
promote this.
It's for the pod.
So he's like, oh, you have a podcast? What's it about? And we're like, he's like, what's it called? We're like, Yaps. And he's like, you girls like to yap? And we're like,
don't even
yeah,
remember
we don't
this.
shut up.
I don't
He's
remember
like,
this.
I love to yap.
I
And
don't
I'm like,
remember this.
amazing. I'm like, amazing. You'll fit right in. The girls and the gays.
So, they're like, okay, we're gonna go. He's like, okay. She goes, you're gonna follow the podcast? And he goes, yeah. And then he goes,
I was like, I had to commit.
and he goes, okay. She goes, follow the pod. So we leave, and he ends up like DMing her later in the night, and he's like, hey, she's like, I'll answer if you follow the podcast. And he did.
He did. Or I went to check, and then it went up. He's like, just did it. I'm like, perfect. I don't think I answered him back after that. And I was like, perfect. And it ended there.
Oh, it was done.
Good, that's where it should end.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We got the sub.
We're on our way to get cookies.
I like the way you did that.
We
She
did
said
that.
something she shouldn't, and she was just like, cut. Okay, we went to get cookies.
Okay, so we're getting cookies. Oh, thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
We're getting cookies. This place is like a late night cookie shop. It's supposed to be open till 3 a.m.
That's what it said online.
I timed it perfectly. I was drunk in the club being like, what time does this place close?
Literally music blasting like, you want to go get
Hey,
cookies?
I'm just like a fat ass like that. I'm like, cookies! But like, we're drunk. Like, I want a like little sweet treat after.
Yeah.
We're in like a place surrounded by clubs. Like 20 clubs in the area.
Drunk people everywhere.
Yeah. Like, we weren't the only
Roaming
ones.
around.
Yes. Tasha's in front of me. She opens the door. The lady swings around. And what does she say to you?
I literally open and she looks at me like I have lobsters sticking out of my head. She's like, we've been closed for hours. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. And I said, okay, I'm sorry. It said you were open online. I'm drunk too. So the way I could pull
you're
out
so
that
good for-
compassion.
I would have been a little meaner.
And I went, and I shut the door, and I look, and I'm like, 1, we're by a bunch of clubs, we're all drunk.
Lock
2,
your
it says it's
doors.
open till 3 in the morning.
Lock
3,
your doors.
there's a giant glowing cookie.
That's
4,
gonna attract some drunk.
the door is unlocked and you're mad at me for
Motherfucking
coming towards the
doors.
cookie sign? I was like, that was mean.
It's like they were tempting you.
We come out, these 4 gay men. They were gay. Thankfully.
We started talking to them because they were really friendly, and then I recognized one of them. I went to high school with him. He was a few years older than me. I think he was in my cousin's grade. Super sweet. And then he gives me a hug, and he's like, bye, it was nice seeing you. And they're like, we're gonna go get pizza. And then Tosh is like now talking to some guy in that group.
He's like, girl, we're like on this again. We're
queening
out with everyone tonight. He's like, more drunk than his friends.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm like, can we come get pizza? And he's like, and I see his friend go, and I'm like, oh God, they don't want us to hang out with them. And his friend's
he invited us though.
He did, because he was drunk. He was super drunk.
I mean, and
he goes, he's like, yes. And I'm like, would you be like mad if we came? He goes, girl, I'd be mad if you didn't come. And I was like,
what?
Let's get pizza. But his friend was like pissed. I could tell. He's like, I don't want these girls.
The one I knew.
No, the other one. There was another one looking at us like, I can't believe this hoe's inviting them with us. Like, stop. And so we like walk with them.
Love drunk friends.
I know.
Like, drunk friends are such a vibe.
It is.
Especially like the girls and the gays. Like,
come on.
What else could you ask for?
So we like follow them to the pizza place, and then like, I don't know, I looked at Emily and I'm like, they don't want us to get pizza with them. I guess it could have just been me being anxious, but I saw his friend kind of give like a side eye, like, don't invite them. I don't know. It could all be in my head.
They
honestly.
like dipped so quick too.
That's what I mean. They were like, no.
After they got their pizza, like they fucking ran.
I usually can't read social cues, but I guess drunk I can, because I was like, they don't want to hang out with us.
But overall, really sweet.
Yeah.
Really sweet guys.
So we end up just like sitting on the side of the road, like waiting for our Uber.
We made some friends. Some of them were like one of them started screaming like death threats.
Those were not our friends.
Yeah, no.
We did not make friends. They were like throwing shit at a Cybertruck.
Like we're talking to us, but not
that's
like all
right.
of them.
I forgot about
but
that.
But one of them in that was sitting over there waiting for like their Uber too, started screaming death threats at a Cybertruck.
And throwing stuff at it, and I was like, Emily, we gotta go. Like, order the Uber.
Tosh was like, we're gonna die.
I'm like, it's getting dangerous. Like, they're assaulting people. Like, we gotta go.
Yeah, that was a little weird. And then our Uber came.
And then I made a joke. I was like, I hate Cybertrucks too.
She just wanted to
I wanted to. She just want friends.
You guys want you to like me.
They did laugh. They thought that was funny, but I don't condone throwing things at Cybertrucks.
No assaults.
But they were drunk. Still not good. We were drunk and we didn't throw anything at anyone.
Exactly. So. The only thing we threw was ass.
Oh! You know what? I like going to that club specifically as someone in like a relationship, because like,
you don't have to worry.
Not that I can't go to a club if I'm in a relationship, but like, it feels so much better. You don't have to think like, am I dancing too much? Is my clothes too revealing? Am I being disrespectful? Because like, everyone's gay. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Except for that one guy who wasn't.
He totally was. But you also shouldn't have to worry about that anyways. And when you go out to a club in public, like,
what?
Are you asking for it? Like, you know?
I know.
You shouldn't have to.
It sucks.
But we can.
That'll be another episode.
Dive deeper. Yeah. Another time.
We're trying to keep the vibes fun this week.
So that was our weekend, and then we also had a friend that moved away. She wasn't here for that long. She always travels.
She's super cool.
She's so
We should link her Insta.
She's gonna be on the pod eventually.
We'll link her Instagram. She's gorgeous. She's lovely. Gorgeous inside and out.
She doesn't have Instagram right now. She deleted it.
She downloaded it again.
I didn't know that.
I slid up. I said, I see you downloaded Instagram
I did
again.
See that. I didn't even think of it. Yeah.
She said, don't worry, I'll delete it again.
So we will link her Instagram.
What did she say? She said,
she's so cool.
Don't worry, I'll get rid of it again.
No,
I'm gonna say don't.
I want to see her little.
I know. I want to see her little. Yeah, she's gonna be gone.
She travels so much and is living her best life, honestly.
But you know, it was really no. That's a whole other. We're getting too off track. We got to stay on our weekend.
We'll do that when she comes on.
Right. And we had a sleepover at my house. Then we woke up and we were hungover, but not too bad because we like ran in Em's room and she was like, "Why are you guys so hyper? You're supposed to be hungover and dead right now." And then by the time we got to the sandwich shop, I was dead. I was literally like.
We also walked there.
Yeah.
We went on a little walk. We're gonna be training.
What were we thinking? We're like, let's train the day after we went out to the.
And club. I had my party shoes on, and you're like, sneakers don't matter. Suck it
for
up.
A walk.
I told Mia I want her to help me train for running.
Yeah, she does.
She's gonna help me.
You should. It's amazing. And then we literally finished eating and ended up right after going to lunch. with our friend, which was lovely people.
I'm gonna miss
It was
her.
just,
She's gonna be gone for a while.
it's just so nice to be around like positive people who are like doing amazing things with their life. It's so like encouraging, and you feel like light
Yeah.
after, you know.
For sure.
Wonderful.
We're in our friendship era.
Well, I know.
I love
Wonderful.
it. And yeah, we just had a relaxing rest of the.
Because we needed it, and then I got sick,
Oof. Yeah.
and I just am recovering like today.
And then you hit 100K
while I was
on
sick,
YouTube.
I did my stream.
She did a live stream and she stayed on to she hit 100K. I was in it for a lot of it, but then I had to go to bed. And if I stayed on an extra hour, I would have saw it.
It's okay. You didn't know how long it was going
But
to take.
we celebrated.
Yeah,
And
see, you did all this.
I think, since it's a little bit of a taboo subject, I've been telling my kids at school like this, or I was telling them about Tash today, about how I was throwing her little party. And being a YouTuber, you know? A little bit
You
of a
always
taboo.
scare me. You
I know.
always say these
But
scary
no, it's
statements.
true. Like, it's such as, like, a good choice. Like, it's a solid choice. But it's a little taboo. It's a little riskier. So I feel like you should
Way more fun, though.
maybe... Oh, for sure fun. But I feel like a lot of people would like to hear
What it's like.
what it's like, the journey you've had. And we can obviously touch on this deeper in another, like, episode. But I think since you've hit 100K,
We should do a
maybe
little...
some of your high lows, you know? And some of,
I
like,
love that.
positives, negatives, whatever you want to share.
So we hit 100K the other night. It was amazing. I've done YouTube for 5 years now. I started in high school when COVID hit because I figured if anyone found my channel, they could only cyberbully me, not bully me in real life.
I love that.
And I could deal with the cyberbullying. I could not deal with the bullying in real life.
You get the cyberbullying from me.
Exactly. I
In person.
and in person.
I
So
bully her
she
both
helps
ways.
me build character. I will say I've been coddled a little on the side of YouTube that I'm
You
on.
have nice followers.
Like,
no, actually,
so nice. Oh shoot, streaming.
I was in her live stream for her 100K, and I screenshotted so many comments.
Do you want to
and I
read
was
some?
telling her.
Don't obviously. Well, whatever. It's our pod. We say what we
Yeah,
want.
I can cut out whatever you don't want. I was reading her some of these comments. Okay. A cool cock said a wild meal. This was in reference to her eating a popsicle.
Which I'm not eating a popsicle to be like weird. I was sick. I was trying to eat it because my throat hurt, and I was like biting into it to make it not weird at all. He said a wild meal.
Wait, can I see this one? Are you swallowing? Good girl. That's wild to say. Okay, but she gets a lot of weird ones.
So that is the downside.
So if you're one of those creeps, stay out. Like, no one needs it. She doesn't need this. She got 100K now. We all know the creeps aren't subscribing.
Which is
They're
funny,
just
when I first started, it
trolling.
was all guys, and then like my whole audience switched to women, and I was like,
Yeah, the creeps are just trolling. They're not committing.
right.
So, like, they're not your subscribers.
Right.
So they don't matter.
They're just people that are like getting promoted my stream,
Yeah.
and that's why they only come in during the streams, because people that like ASMR will watch my videos because it's ASMR. People that get a stream of like a cute girl or whatever, they just
That
come
looks
on.
12.
Exactly, they don't know. So so I have been kind of coddled because the ASMR community is just, I always say this, the most lovely, wonderful, positive community. And anytime I have a TikTok do like good and I get hate comments, I'm so confused. I'm like,
Me?
Hmm?
What could I do?
I'm like, and you'd think because I'm a YouTuber that I'd be used to like hate. I'm not. Like, so I'm scared for like expanding my content right now because
Which you are. That's, like, your thing right now.
I'm coddled, dude. My subscribers are literally, they see
Skin on ya.
they're like, I
You're
don't-
gonna get
my skin is
some.
thin. My skin is see-through. Because
You
like,
wear your heart on your sleeve.
I really do. Everyone's so sweet and so
But you
nice.
know what might give you a little bit of thicker skin?
Mm.
Your 100K video. So your 100K video should be out probably by the time this
Because
comes up.
I can take a joke, but when people are genuinely attacking me,
her
that hurts
100K
me.
video, if you haven't watched it already, go watch it now. Hopefully it's out. Is she's gonna be she had her subscribers comment
Roast.
for her.
So we're doing 100K Natasha Whispers roast.
Yeah, I love it. I commented on it. I won't tell you what. Go watch it to find out. You better read it.
I read a couple, and they're freaking hilarious. Like, I was
But you
laughing.
need raw reaction.
So I
you're
stopped
not gonna
reading
look at
them.
any until you film.
I stopped reading them.
Gosh, I want to be there when you film that one.
But as far as, like, being a YouTuber, I can't say... The negative is, yes, you get people that are judgmental, that hurt your feelings sometimes, but, like, it is wonderful to create a
also
community.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure, like, also, people aren't as accepting. Like, your not like necessarily your family, but like family and friends, like, 'cause it's not the traditional route.
Nobody cares.
No one, okay, because I feel like that's what I feel like would be most. I feel like if I told my parents, like, I mean, nothing against it, they would be like, what the what?
Like, I do my own thing, and I
Yeah.
think when I turned 18, my parents were kind of like,
It is what it is.
I never really said it was my job. I did it when I was in high school,
Yeah.
so it just was making me extra money, so they didn't see anything wrong with me making extra money as a high schooler. Do you know what I mean? It was like a good thing.
Sure.
Now that I'm an adult.
That is really good. I feel like a lot of people, that would be the issue, a big issue.
Right.
Is what other people think about it.
Right. So, like, they had nothing bad to say about it because I was making money. They're like, what are you going to say? What the hell? You know what I mean?
How are you going to care?
And anyone who does have anything bad to say about it, I don't
Show them your wallet.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm sitting in my room eating little snackies, making people feel safe, creating a wonderful community, and making money in the process. If you want to hate, like, go ahead, because, like, I don't care. So
more
even
money
though
in your pocket.
I have, like, yes, I'm, like, nervous when people say things about, like, my integrity, my personality. Like, it hurts, and I have, like, to work on that.
You do a really good job at staying true to what you want to do on your channel, though.
Yeah.
Like, you don't let people boss you around on it.
But when people say, like, ASMR is weird, what is that? Like, you're strange. Like, I really don't care because I'm having a great time. Everyone who's watching it's having a great time. It's made my life easier and way more wonderful. I wouldn't be the person that I am today without it. So it literally, I don't care. I remember I had a friend look at me and they said, so do you just, like, tell people that's what you do, like, adults and everything? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you just, like, say it and you don't care? And I'm like, yeah, why should I be ashamed?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah,
I'm like,
I do.
You'd be like, I'm probably making more than you.
I do. I just say it.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's, like, it's a great career choice if you can handle the commitment and the lighting the fire under yourself, because obviously no boss.
Oh my god, that's a whole other struggle I could talk about because I've only recently been able to actually be my own boss. Like, I'm so...
Like, you have to find your own motivation to film, do your cameos, and, like, I've seen you have a little bit of a hard time with that, obviously. Sometimes I'll text Tash and be like, you wanna hang out? She's like, oh, I have to do this cameo. And, like, cause, like, I don't know.
I make cameos, too.
Yeah, if you get a cameo from Tash. But, like, just because you don't have someone else telling you when to show up for work.
It is tough.
You
and
have to decide when you want to do it.
There's also no guarantee that people are going to watch and continue. Like, you have to, like, have some kind of, like, you have to have some kind of personality or something that, like, you're really good at to share with the world. And you have to be consistent with it.
You're good at whispering.
It's my secret talent.
Oh, gosh.
But you don't have to be a professional. You don't have to have a camera. You don't have to have a mic. You don't have to know how to edit.
What you started with.
Basically what I have now. The only thing I added is a mic. I use my phone. I edit on, like, the silliest app. I use this mic and just use an adapter and connect it to my phone. Like, I'm obviously
But you didn't start with that mic. She started with just the mic on her phone?
Yeah, just the mic on my phone. And my phone. That's all I had was my phone. And I had a good amount of followers with just my phone, too.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So anyone...
It's so funny what our little creative minds can just accomplish.
If you have any ounce of creativity in you, I encourage you to just let it rip. Just do something with it. And stop convincing yourself that, like, only, like, famous people or people with money or people with all this supplies can do it. Like, literally anyone can do anything. There is nothing holding you back. So, like, put the time, the commitment, the passion.
Yeah, all you need is the dedication.
And you can do it.
Yeah, the dream. That's all you really need.
Dude, I'm gonna start, like, making music, I think. And
you should, yeah.
I've always...
And see, like, it opened so many doors because now you have, like, the opportunity to pursue your other passions.
And not only pursue them, but then, like...
Also the confidence to do it.
Right. And, like, anything that I do, I can, like, record it and post it, and that's part of... You know, it's, like, it's such a good time. Yeah. It's such a good time.
Yeah, so... If you'd like a deeper dive into that, I think...
I could talk about it for hours. Yes. 100%.
I know a little bit. Obviously, I don't have the accomplishments that you have with, like, YouTube.
But you love it.
I like it. I like to work in it. I went to school studying social media and marketing and stuff like that. So I have a huge passion for it. And Tosh has, like, the experience plus the passion. But you definitely have more of the experience side. And
you have more of the brains.
No. I have more of the business side of it. Like, I remember when we first met, we were talking about brand deals. Because you weren't sure about them, and I had studied them a little bit in school. So we were, like, yapping about that
What's so funny is when I think about how we met, because we literally met on basically a dating app for friends.
We've talked about
yeah,
it. So.
But, like, you put on, like, your prompts what you're into, and I put social media, but
I don't think you did.
I didn't
either.
I didn't want to put on there, like, I had a channel, because I didn't want to make friends based off of that, or based off of, not that I'm, like, famous, I have followers, but some people really care about, like, a number, persona, or looks, or, you know, and I wanted to attract genuine friends.
Yeah.
And so
it was just a happy coincidence that we both had that interest.
Isn't that funny? Because every time I think of it, I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, we met on the app, so, like, that's why. I'm like, but I don't think we put that on the app.
No, I don't have it on mine. I don't think I knew that
I didn't put it on mine, no. I didn't tell you that until maybe, like, did I tell you the first time we met that I had YouTube? I can't remember. I think I usually like to wait until it comes up naturally.
Yeah. I don't think you told me until I told you what I went to school for.
And I was like, dude, I am on social media.
Because I was working as a social media editor for a construction company.
And I must have said,
I think I was talking about it.
And then I remember we went and we got
lunch
and we started talking about it.
Place,
yeah.
And I think we're there for 3 hours talking about social media.
Oh,
and
yes.
Yeah.
So that was a coincidence. Isn't that funny?
At that point, I had been working there for a while. And
I just burped. Sorry.
But yeah, so we both have a huge interest in this. So we could talk about this for hours. And
the funny thing is, we always meet people that do as well. Like, we have my friend who, like, photographer. We met in video production class. We love all that kind of stuff. Then we have our newer friend we met who
watches. She's such a dedicated friend. Like, she
so
watches
sweet. Every time you tell me she watched it, I'm like, are you kidding me?
She texts me, like, every time. She's like, I just watched it. It was so good. So if you're watching this now, thank you.
She's so cute.
If I forgot to text you, I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at texting.
I am too.
So I'm like, ugh. So, yeah.
But she also used to do social media. Yes. And then my cousin, like, she writes stories for episode, and she has, like, her little followers. So we, like, went live. I went live with her once with, like, my followers. So it's so nice to have people, like...
I know. We have so many, like, good people that, like...
Yeah, like-minded.
Yeah.
Going for it, chasing their dreams, not caring what people think. And it's, like, it's a real, like, career now. And it's not even career. It's just, like, fun. Like, you don't have to just... do the boring everyday stuff. Like, you can do stuff like this, and it's amazing, and it's fun that anyone can do it, and I just love that. I've always loved the concept of, like, YouTube and social media.
It's such a great, like, opportunity now.
That you don't have to be, like, a big movie editor or star.
All right, that's all we have for you today. What do we yapped about? We yapped about our weekend. We yapped about Tash hitting 100K. 1K. You starting over. 100K on YouTube.
Whee! I'm getting a play button!
Yes. Oh my gosh, we should show it.
I am. I'm going to have a photo shoot with it. Will you help me?
Yes.
I'm going to, like, shower with it and take it.
That's so
and
funny.
take it on a walk. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. So, we yapped about her hitting 100K, her social media journey. If you want to hear more, let us know. But I really like this episode.
This was fun.
Such a fun time yapping tonight.
Vibes were so good.
Yeah,
because the party too set us up.
Oh yeah, we had a party right before this, so we were in a really good mood. And yeah, thank you for watching. We hope to see you next week. And thanks for yapping with us.
Thank you.